It's a new year and it's a new syrup. What kind of syrup, you might ask? Well, it's probably in the description, so you already know what we're doing. Anyway, we're gonna make a chocolate mint syrup. And the reason being, I was so taken by Junction 56 mint smoothie liqueur, really pleasantly surprised at how wonderfully balanced and delicious this is. It's more chocolatey than mint. And I've even gone as far as taking, like, you know, I don't know, half a teaspoon, 2.5 mil in my Manhattans on occasion. And it's delicious. It is absolutely delicious. You get a little bit of chocolate, a little bit of chocolateness. Chocolateness?
That's a word.
Okay. Very little mint. And it plays, the chocolate plays really well with the Angostura bitters. You know, it just, yeah. I don't do it all the time, but every once in a while, I'm in. Okay, how do we do this thing? I have no idea. We're going to start with a half a cup of cane sugar. This is organic cane sugar in our pot, along with a cup of pure water in our pot. We're going to add some kosher salt, some nice grainy salt, a good pinch. Pinch. I don't know about that. I think it'll be fine. Now, if you don't have kosher salt, you could use, you know, some flaky sea salt. Just don't use, I wouldn't anyway, table salt. I always find it has a little chemical aftertaste or something. You ever find that, Aaron?
No, but I'll have to do some salt taste tests.
Maybe.
No, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't know.
That's weird.
Okay, we need some fire. Fire! We got fire. And we're just gonna stir this until that sugar and salt have pretty much dissolved. Just gonna bring it to a medium heat. Now, I've got the mint. You know how hard it was to buy mint? I mean, in the summertime, it's all over my garden. So I actually had to buy some. And being just after Christmas and all, there was none. So what I'm looking for, these are a reasonable size too. I love that smell, don't you? I'm looking for maybe, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, sure. 6 in a bit. Once this is, that's pretty much there. We're going to drop our mint in. Now you could break it up, or you don't really have to. Stems and all, let's go for a little bit more. I'm just guessing here, guys. Sounds like a plan. Can always add a little more later if need be. So we're going to bring this to a simmer now for about 6. That's my little timer. Beep. Don't really need it. I don't know. I always like carrying this around with me. How long does it take me to get to over here? Sorry. So we're looking at about 6 to 7 to 8 minutes. And it's just coming to a simmer now. Ooh, I can smell it. I'll see you then. Okay, it's been about 6-7 minutes now. So what we're going to do is turn off our heat. We are going to, whoopsie, drop this on our hot plate. Ooh. Mint City, right next to Spatula City.
We really need to go there one day. Comes up a lot in conversation.
I know.
Honey, where's the spatula?
Okay, kids, let's go.
Spatula City! Spatula City!
A giant warehouse of spatulas for every occasion.
Can't wait to see what I find.
Just get in the car and go.
Let's go. Let's go now. Forget this. No, sorry. Okay. So again, this is like so easy, this recipe. I have some organic chocolate extract. And we're going to use a tablespoon, a full tablespoon. Chocolatey. And what goes with chocolate? What goes with chocolate, Aaron?
Cheese.
Okay, I gotta go get some cheese. I wonder if they got cheese at Spatula City.
Spatula City! Spatula City!
I don't know. Maybe. Well, yeah, because you got your spatula and you're making, grilled cheese sandwiches.
Chocolate cheese.
Chocolate cheese. Okay, no. Vanilla. Vanilla extract, pure vanilla extract. I'm actually going to use a full quarter teaspoon. Oh, I can smell the chocolate. Can you smell the chocolate? Oh.
I'm still just smelling mint.
I have to taste this.
See, here we are with the mint again. Before with the jingle Java. All I tasted was the mint first.
Yeah.
You tasted the coffee first.
Weird, okay. Anyway, I just want to see where we're at here. See, I'm thinking it needs a little more mint, personally. I'm going to add a couple more little mint sprigs here. And you got to taste it along the way, just so that you know what's coming down the pipe, right? A little bit more mint in there. Might be too soon for the mint. Still chocolate driven. Going for more mint, sorry. Okay. I'm looking for a wonderful balance between the mint and the chocolate. So what we're going to do now is pop a lid on and let this cool to room temperature. And I'll see you at Spatula City. Ah!
Spatula City, 7 locations. We're in the yellow pages under spatulas.
Hey, we're back. And it's been, I don't know, it's been about a half an hour, maybe 45 minutes. And we are cooled to room temperature. So what we're going to do is we're going to strain out, let's get rid of that. We're going to strain out this mix here. Get rid of those mint leaves. Smell that, Aaron. What do you smell?
See, now I smell chocolate.
Oh, all I'm getting is mint.
All I'm getting is chocolate. What is wrong?
It's your youthful taste buds.
Must be my youthful
I
taste
don't know,
buds.
man. Anyway, we're going to strain this out. Yeah. It's a somewhat caramelly chocolate color. Let's press that down a bit. That looks good. Oh, geez, getting tons out of it, eh? Just keeps coming. My God. Okay. Then what we're going to do is bottle it. This lovely little bottle here. We might as well try and filter one more time just in case, eh? Gluggity, gluggity, glug. That's pretty good. Beautiful. Well, we need to taste it now, eh? Yeah. Let's use this guy here.
Almost looks like beer.
Almost looks like beer. Give us some beer.
It's one of those bizarro IPAs. 10 different fruits and chocolates.
And you know, I think this is going to age very nicely over the next couple days in the fridge. I'm getting chocolate. Oh, geez, I'm getting a real nice balance of chocolate and mint. Oh yeah, it's nice. That's good. Here, I'll give you some air in here. Come on in.
Thank you.
What are you getting?
Chocolate.
I'm getting mint.
Oh, wait a minute. There's the mint. But I gotta stick my nose like right in there. Whoa. I don't know how to describe that.
Well, try.
Wait a minute.
I'm getting mint, a mint
Now I'm
blast.
getting mint. I smell chocolate, but I taste mint.
You don't taste the chocolate. I'm getting chocolate. Chocolate aftertaste. Chocolate after.
Tastes, earthy's not the word. It's, herbal?
Well, yeah, probably because of the mint,
Yeah.
you know? Anyway,
Celery? Celery. I taste celery.
you're from another
I must
flippin'
be.
planet. Did you, like, catch something from Spatula City or what? Do you know what I'm thinking? For starters, it needs some vodka just to, well, just to help preserve it. I mean, as is, you'll probably get 2 weeks in the refrigerator. A little half ounce there. That'll probably give you at least 3 weeks, maybe a month, who knows. And I'm also, okay, I gotta go again, man. Like I said, it's one big experiment. One big experiment. I almost wish it was, you know, a little thicker, but that's okay. Because it will thicken up a little bit in the fridge. And maybe I shouldn't play with it too much right now.
You let it sit, let it marinate.
I think so, because I was thinking of adding an array of bitters, but I think, I mean, orange bitters would be lovely in this, wouldn't it? Actually, let me just do that right now. Just not in the bottle, but oh, too much. That's cool though. I'm just playing. I love playing. Wow, that completely changes the profile. Wow, I like it. But I think what we're going to do before we make a fabulous cocktail with this in our next video is I'm just going to let this sit in the fridge, and I'm going to taste it along the way, and we'll know what to do with it come that day. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.
Spatula City. Spatula City.
Thanks for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit that subscribe button down there. It doesn't cost you anything, and you'll be supporting us. How wonderful would that be? Thank you.